Good afternoon. You're welcome to our first tutorial class on using Microsoft Projects. It's a software application for project management, and like a lot of us know, or a lot of us must have experienced in our daily lives, projects everywhere. Everything we do is project. So your naming ceremony, your wedding party, birthday party, they are all projects. So one of the things that the essence of this application is to help us to plan, to help us to schedule, our projects as as required, or as need may arise for us. So I will not waste more time because it's going to be a short video. This is going to be an introduction, an introductory video, and I'm going to be getting us used to the interface and the toolbars, the tools, the features of the application, and then we're going to do a little bit of a simple exercise, to get going. So straight away, for those of us, I believe, for those of us that have paid for the license, we've all gotten access to the application either by downloading the app or by using the web version, whichever one. And I expect us to practice with it because, like we all know that these days, a lot of people, all of us are very busy. We may not have time to be doing Zoom call. Just like it was obvious today when I asked, a lot of people said we won't be having the chance to do Zoom call. So I'll just be doing videos to explain, and then I will expect us to practice. The truth is that it's in the practice that you get to know and you get to really experience what you need to know. I'll prefer us to practice and come up with questions. When you practice and you encounter one or two challenges, you can throw up the questions, and I can do a video in response to the question or to explain whatever challenge it is. By doing that, it will be easier for us to learn. It will be faster for us to learn, and we can learn better that way. Because if I continue to just do videos, you may not be addressing the challenge in it. So let us try and get the license, or one way or the other, get the application to you. One of the reasons why I ensure that at least we pay for the license is because this is a free tutorial, and one of the things that can make people to take it seriously is the commitment. When you're able to commit some amount of money, I'm sure we know what your money to go down the drain, and then it will, one way or the other, encourage you to practice so that your money will not waste. So straight away I'll go in. Microsoft Projects, like I mentioned earlier, is an application for managing projects, and hopefully I will be explaining certain concepts or certain terminologies that will make us to understand what we'll be talking about when we're talking about projects. So straight away, if you are on your system, and preferably this will be better for us to do on your system, not mobile. It will be better for us to do it on the system and not mobile. So let's go straight. If you can see my screen, give me a second. So straight away. Okay, so yeah, good to go. Let's go straight to click on the start button. Yeah, on your start button. To the left, you can see you can expand, or you can just type projects in the search button here. If you have it installed on your laptop, it will show. So you launch the project app. Okay. So for those of us that are just launching the app for the first time, I'm sure there won't be all these recent. There'll be nothing showing in this recent project aspect. You only see a blank. The only thing you will see is these templates. These templates will be showing, and there are a lot of different kind of templates. Waterfall project from existing, work from work. You can open existing project. For those of us, I expect most of us to be familiar with Microsoft applications like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. This page you are seeing is just similar to that. So yeah, I don't need to explain much. We know how to open a new file. So just go straight. Once you launch it, go to new, click on new or blank project. So if you click on blank project, open the blank project. So this page that we can see here now is a blank project space for the application. And so there are a few things that we need to take note. We need to take notes up. If you look up here, you will in the menu bar here, we see file, task, resource, report, project, new. Over the course of our tutorials, we'll be going details into each of these features. But for a startup here, I'm just going to be explaining some key features, and then we'll do a little simple exercise. So we can see here file. So for file, where you can always save just like in every other Microsoft application. Then we can see task, you can see resource, you can see report, you can see projects. So as you click each of them, if you look at it, the unique menu to Microsoft projects is basically this task, resource, report, and project. Every other Microsoft application have view, help, and format. Is a common. Those ones are common menu to almost all the applications. Then you notice here you can see sub project if you want to insert a related project under a project, but we'll be getting into that as much as time goes on. Another place, so for today we're going to do dwell on task alone, because every project, the simplest in every project, the basic part of every project, or the most in a project, the the, the the fundamental thing or the basic thing, if you break down a project, the smallest part of a project is what we call the task. So breaking down a project into pieces or into details, the smallest part of every project is what we call is a task, because it is this task that makes up the project. Every project has different every project can make up of different tasks. It's the tasks that you carry out within your project, that make up the entire project, and the tasks can be so many. So today we are going to be looking at task is the basic thing. So which is the first menu that we're going to be looking at. So if you look into your system, you see under task, the first part that you see here is the same thing. The first thing to the left, the first on the ribbon, the first thing here is the Gantt chart. Gantt chart is like a chart that shows the progress. We'll see how it works very soon. Then we see, clipboard, which is normal for every Microsoft application. We see fonts, which is normal for every Microsoft application. Then the next thing is schedule. So we see schedule tasks now, and insert. These are where things that are unique. So under schedule, which is the main thing that we're going to be talking about today, because once you arrange your task, the next thing to do is to schedule. Schedule is talking about timing, how the time will be arranged. Say for instance, if you're talking to someone and they said, can we have a meeting tomorrow? You said, let me check my schedule. The schedule is like the arrangement of items or things you want to do according to timing. So, and every project has that. Or in every project, you have your tasks arranged according to your schedule. So today, the first thing we're going to be looking at is the task. So the first thing I want us to take note under Microsoft project, under this in a blank document, before we start anything at all, before we start putting in the different tasks that we want to carry out today. So if you go below